You need to stop training your customers to not be your customers. In this following video, I teach you how to stop training your customers to not pay you, to not opt in, and to not follow you, and start training them to become your ideal customer. So let's get into the video. You are training your customers on how to be your customers, which means potentially you are training your customers to not be your customers. Every single touch point that somebody has with your business or your brand is training them. Training them to consume content, training them to respond to emails, training them to respond to content, training them for a whole lot of things, and you're constantly training them. And so in training them, you have to make sure that everything you do and every touch point you have is moving them forward and helping them come one step closer to being your ideal client, okay? So we're gonna talk about social media right now. Content with no call to action is just noise. And think about this. If you're on Instagram and you're posting every day and you're posting content, but you're not specifically asking people to do anything, like write something down, take one step forward, move one step closer in their life, you're training them to read your content but not engage. And then people call me and they're like, hey, we have all these followers, but I have no idea why they're not commenting. I'm like, well, you trained them not to comment. See, content without a next step is just noise, just like content without structure is noise. And calls to action don't always mean click here, go opt in, go buy this. No, calls to action are think about this, leave a comment with this, write this down on a sticky note, try this, smile. But our job is to lead people. Our job is to lead people to where we promised them that we could take them, which means if you are posting content and you're not leading people one step closer to their after state or their desired after state or one step closer to progress, then you're training them that you're not the person to help them. So when you think about your Instagram, think about it. When I teach this on an avatar sheet in our Facebook group and in our courses, your avatar sheet has 4 columns: before state, objections, after state, and ask. And the ask column is the most important one. The ask column is the most important one. It's the one that determines if you're leading people because you're training them. And so think about it. If you have 10,000 followers or 20,000 followers and you get 600 likes per post and 3 comments, there's a problem. That's because people have been trained not to engage. But here's a hack. And if you made it to the end of this, you get the hack. This is the easiest way to double, triple, quadruple your engagement on Instagram and followers. And that's why I put it at the end, because you have to go through all of this, okay? The easiest way, look at your feed. Let's say you have a post that has 100 likes and 3 comments. Most people will say, how do I find more people? How do I get more people to like or how do I comment? You don't need to. You have 97 people who liked it but didn't engage because you've probably not engaged with them. So click on the people that liked it, minus the 3 that commented, then go to each of their profiles and engage today, and do that every single day. See, you have to earn the right for people to comment. This isn't Field of Dreams and you're not entitled. Just because you post content doesn't mean people should comment. You get to initiate the relationship. So start initiating the relationship. So if you have 100 likes and 3 comments, well, you have 97 people who are like, hey, I'm interested in you. I paid attention. Go make it about them. Go to their profile, comment on their last post, ask an engaging question, and watch what happens to your engagement.